We're gonna watch today. Plaqboymax is public enemy number one. What the fuck you do? What's the fucking info? Is he wanted? Alright, let's turn off. Let's see this video. What it's about. Alright.
Y'all. What's poppin', y'all? Plaqboymax has been on some crazy zestivities promoting. I mean, he's really into Pride Month. Like, it's the final week, and he's treating this like March Madness Final Four. He's trying to put up 50 points, and it seems like instead of going out like Kevin Ware, he might be going out like Lonzo Ball did and getting drafted immediately after onto the team. Because first thing that happened was, of course, the diva tattoo, and then
oh my god, why would you get this one? The tattoo doesn't look like blood. Going and tattooing yourself a diva is fucking insane.
And of course, him doing the infamous Ray J video clip of shouting out all of his, GAY homies.
It's Pride Month. Shout out to all my. Shout out to the LGBTQ plus family, and need to be more straight, showing love.
But
listen. It can be he's trolling because I saw somebody comment that he gained his fans from doing this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Right now, there's no talent in it. Like, if you wanna go viral, you gotta do these zesty things. Like Speed was also doing the zesty things. You know what I mean? Even though he doesn't do them right now because I think he got a whole lot of, like, you know what I mean, coverage, and like the whole world is watching him. But I feel like maybe the views got low, and then he's doing this, and you can see his name is popping again. He's been on the limelight again. You know, to be relevant, you gotta do this. You know what I mean? So that can be a point. We might have to excuse him though. You gotta give them that. But still though, you gotta know. You gotta be careful. You gotta like you know what I mean? Be careful even when you have kids. You gotta be careful who they watch because they will influence them. Your kid will look at that and be like, oh, that's cool. I can do that too because Plaqboymax is doing. Now your kid is doing this stuff. He's gonna encounter the real situation, and then they're gonna doing it, think it's okay. But the problem is that's not who they are, and they end up being confused. And I've seen that. I've seen like some boys will have no success in dating, and then what do they end up? Oh, he's doing this, you know what I mean? Fizzle shit. I can do it too. It's not that bad, but that's not the, there are people who are born like that, like that's who they are, which is not bad. We have no problem. But there are people who are just doing it because low key is accepted and people can just do it, and then they end up getting confused. I've seen that in person. Someone will say, I'm gonna just do it because I didn't have success with women. I'm like, bro, why would you do that? That's not cool. You know what I mean? You're just gonna end up missing your life. If you're not born that way, if you don't feel like that way, do not do it because you're just gonna add problems to yourself. And now you have this man trying to switch up to go back to women. They can't because you already indulge yourself with other men, which is not wrong. But now there's some women out there who don't want to mess with men, who mess with other men. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful out there. Just don't do everything. And I actually learned a new quote was, "Don't do everything that comes into your mind." You know what I mean? Just let it flow. You know what I mean? Some people will think, "Oh, this is okay." And also, I've seen these people who will see some attractive ass people and they will think they're gay. No, you're not. You can find someone attractive without being gay. Say, hey, you look good. I say, "Yeah, bro, no diddy." You know what I mean? And it's good. Don't feel like you're gay and don't do anything that just comes to your mind. Like I said, these thoughts, and then you think it's okay. No, don't do that. All right, let's get straight to the video.
Most recently, he decided to up the ante and expand his group or his net when it comes to capturing.
Even though, like, whatever he's doing, he has a majority of viewers who are kids, and like I said, he's gonna influence them, and you're gonna get these kids confused because some of them this may not be what they want, and you know how life is. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna end up confusing, like just what I said. So this is like 50-50, also not okay.
The newer forms of what should be celebrated under Pride Month, and that is becoming a furry. Yeah, so he would enter stream dancing in a furry
I've seen these niggas, bro. Like I can't, like a society, you can't just accept everything. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna hate me. I don't give a fuck, but we can't just accept people doing just anything. You're gonna end up doing some immoral. What else are they gonna like start accepting the society. We can't accept. We gotta stop. You can't do this. And like I said, the government is above us. They should be the one responsible coming in and say, yo, y'all on some bullshit. What the fuck you are doing? God is tired of us. Now I see why he sent the flood. I saw niggas with these things on the road rubbing their faces like dogs. Imagine telling your boys, man, my dad is safari, bro. Ain't no fuck you way, boy. And this goes to the point I just said, bro. Don't do anything that just come to your mind. You know what I mean? We are above we just have a good fucking high ass IQ. And it can also be not good for our mind. You know what I mean? So that would be my process. You can take that away. Just don't do anything that comes to your mind. Let it flow through, let it go. Like water. You feel me? Now you got niggas wanna be fairies. Looking all weird.
Costume, suit, head, and one of the first people to react to it would be.
And once you just start doing some weird ass stuff like this, what else won't you do? Because these niggas are why you cosplaying as a dog? Woof woof. Why you cosplaying as a dog? That's we're about to get hit by a fucking other meteorite, bro. I swear God is might be pissed at us because what the fuck are niggas doing?
Sneeko.
Dude, what is happening on the internet, bro? What am I seeing? What am I living in an alternate reality?
And it's not even teenage, it's grown ass niggas. That's what's concerning. It's grown ass people who can tell right from wrong, bro. If it was a kid, we would carry. He not thinking straight. He's still a teenager. This boy, I saw a 50-year-old ass man. Wait, on the fire costume. I'm like, gang, what you got going on? No, that's just wrong. You know what I mean? Why you cosplaying as a dog as a whole human, bro? And this is like, you know, y'all entertaining. Y'all think this is good, but we're gonna have. What are you trying to teach the other kids, man? We can't just allow everything in the community. Nah, bro. That's not it, bro.
What just happened? You see, Lucas Gage is here talking about low IQ anti-Semitism in the Daily Wire. PBS, bro, what? Doing this with a cross on your neck, is that not crazy? Why don't I see people talk about this, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's like a giant Jesus cross, the crucifix right here on his neck.
This is insane. Yeah, and I think he's soft launching this shit because I don't think a normal ass person will be doing this. I get that's your community and all, but no, it's just this thing is a fizzle. This thing is a fizzle because he's like soft launching some shit. Like I said, it might be he's doing this shit so to go viral because it creates drama and shit, which is kind of working because we're talking about him right now. It might be a theory, but it might be true. But there again, what kind of like message you trying to send? You know what I mean? But hey, do you? But you gotta understand, people like this don't last in the social media era. If you rely too much on drama, 6ix9ine faded away, and all these other people, you gotta rely on your talent. You can see like there's really good ass streamers like Trey Soul, solid. Even 60-year-olds are watching Trey Soul. I was even surprised. That's crazy, and they're just enjoying him like a TV show, like the Plaqboymax of streaming. Like he's really good, funny. You can sit and enjoy his streams. It's crazy as hell. No cap. And what else? Who else? There's like RDC, like they're so funny ass streamers, but doing this stuff, you're jeopardizing yourself because your audience is gonna grow. Even me, I knew this was the method. If you wanna go viral right now, do some gay shit and like some foul shit, you're gonna go viral. But I don't wanna do that because that's gonna just jeopardize you in the future. On the long run, you're gonna jeopardize your career. Shortcuts to success is usually bad. So yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, his chat saying it. I saw someone in his chat say, look, right here, look. Take off that cross, gang.
Bro, it's so hard, nigga. Flies are literally are literally dying on their own, bro. That's crazy. I've never seen some shit like that. That literally. and these bugs fly miles, and then like it's summer, so they just fell on their own, like they fly, and then they just because it's so hot, bro. Damn.
That cross, bro. Seats working to a song called is that?
I want to give him
What
a little
happened?
bit of the doubt, but it's like, what I mean, he might have get turned. You never know because I don't know, bro.
This must be an alternate timeline, bro.
So first, just to get this out of the way, a little bit of context. The whole furry thing is a subculture of, it's like a mix between, it's a mix between anime cosplay as well as like freaked out, gooned out people.
I kid you not. I just saw this girl on I just saw this girl on TikTok. She literally said, she was asked, "What's your Hold on, let me find this video. Give me a second. Let me find this video. Hold on, I'm on my boxes right now." Hold on, let me find this video. I don't give a damn who made it. Let me find this video. Let me find this video. Hold on. Where's this video, bro? Oh no, just give me a second. Give me a second. No. No, it's not that one. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna find. Wait, I didn't save it? No. Because I remember. Oh my gosh. I didn't save it? Hold on, let me try to find. I did not save it? No. No, I didn't save it. I can't find it. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't save it. I'm sorry. 5'1". Oh, I found it. I found it. 5'10", 5'3". What's the minimum height that you would date? 6 foot. Because I don't want nobody short. I'm sorry. I want you to hear what this lady said. Minimum height that you would date? Hold on. This is a good height. How tall are you? 4'10". Wait, that's not her? Hold on. Here, but preferably around. Wait, that's not her?
I'm already
Yeah,
short.
this
I don't
last
want my
one.
kids to
I
be
don't know if
short
it's
too.
the one.
How tall are you?
Oh no, it's
5'1".
not this one.
What's the minimum?
Hold on, let me find it. Where is it though?
Height that you would date in a guy? 5'10", minimum height. How tall are you?
Is this
5'9".
him? Oh, that's him. But where's this video? Bro. Oh, here, I found it.
How tall are you? 5'3".
I found it. Okay.
6 foot. 6 foot. 6'2". 6'4".
Hear what this lady says.
5 foot.
What's the minimum height that you would date?
I don't really date arrow waist, so I don't really like real people. But the tallest fictional character that I like is like 6'2".
Let me play it for you. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, what's his name? Hold on. It's called. Hold on. It's called Seth. What's his name again? Seth J. Jordan. Yeah, that's him. Let me show you the video. Hold on. Where is it? It's here.
How tall are you?
5'3".
Okay. The ladies around
5'3".
here.
What's the minimum height that you would date?
6'2". 6'4".
Wait, that's not
How tall are you?
5 foot.
What's the minimum height that you would date?
I don't really date arrow waist, so I don't really like real people. But the tallest fictional character that I like is like 6'2".
How tall are you?
5.
We're so cooked as a society, bro. It's not even funny at this point. It's like these niggas, bro. And we need like some stuff. This stuff you won't find it in Russia or some, cause they don't play that bullshit. And now that's when I start to agree with the with how they got that dictatorship. Because what are you doing, bro? I don't love people. What are you what are you talking about?
So there is a strong
What the fuck is going on, bro?
strong overlap between furries and being extremely gooned out, horned out, like watching cartoon, like Lucari type of activity, watching cartoons and X-rated cartoon stuff, and them also being into alternative lifestyles, if you want to call it that. Now, Plaqboymax is not the first rapper to dress up in a furry costume, because the first one that I've ever seen do it was none other than Kevin Gates. And
Kevin Gates! What the fuck is you doing? Oh well. This nigga, bro, I need that AC, bro.
Daughter is into dressing up as the furries, and that's the video clip that you see in the background right now. It's him with his daughter dressing up, just like all in good fun. So when Sneeko starts coming at this guy Plaqboymax for wearing a fur head, like, this isn't anything that's demonic. Like, sure, are a lot of furries really weird? Yes. Have I dove in far into the subculture? No. A lot of them do draw like weird activities, like, you know, engaging in sodomy with animals. But
Oh, I knew there was something wrong with these niggas. I told ya. I told ya. There's some weird. I knew where it was headed. I knew it. This girl, yeah, just saw him. She said, she doesn't like people. I'm like, why you don't like people? He said they like characters. Or like, one of those. You see where we headed? That's why I said the government got a ban. We can't allow people to do some stuff. Why? What, bro? Out of a million niggas, there's a billion niggas in the planet. He said I'm gonna choose Baki or. But these niggas are weird, bro. You gotta watch out for them niggas, because why are you cosplaying as an animal, liking another animal, bro? That's awesome.
just wearing the fur suit, that's not like, and him wearing a cross, I'm pretty sure that cross is more Chrome Hearts than it is him being a Christian. But I don't think wearing a fur head is going against Christianity in any type of way. I mean, we can ask Catholicism, whatever the hell, you can ask whatever authority. I don't think they're gonna say putting on a fur head is doing anything wrong. Granted, Sneeko should not be in the position, because Plaqboymax, he dumped a girl because
and he posted this. No. He's doing this for the love of the
Other
game.
dudes had been with her prior in his industry. He didn't loan
The black man just walked. He didn't want none parts of this. No, Pope,
his girl to somebody else and then come on camera and tell everybody the story and tell them that they should try it too. So we got it.
Whoa, what are you saying?
And tell loan his girl to somebody else and then been with her prior in his industry. He didn't loan his girl to somebody else and then come on camera and tell everybody the story and tell them that they should try it too. So we got it.
That's some Diddy shit. Yeah,
We got to defend Plaqboymax to a certain degree here. But yeah,
Diddy already got him booked up.
he's moving a little bit zestily. Keep in mind, this is right after his stream with none other than Young Thug, who came into the game like that. But what does he do next? Well, he starts talking about twerking.
Anyways, though, yo, how y'all doing? You just broke his. Yeah, let's pause on that. No, real shit, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Thug changed my mind, bro. Slime actually changed my perspective on life. Guys, we need to be pausing more. You know what I'm saying? For example, I threw the lace front on. Pause. I could have said pause. I didn't, though. Because it's just like, y'all know I didn't mean it like that, bro. You feel me? Like, for example, if I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we do it?
Why the fuck would you put an ad there, you fucking idiot?
We twerk. I'm not
This nigga ruined
mean
the
it like
video.
that, bro. You feel me? Like, for example, if I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk?
No, what? What? What are you talking about? Why you?
Now that I think about it, why is twerk a gender neutral dance? Twerking is the only gender neutral dance.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
I'm tweaking?
You tweaking. You should lost your goddamn mind.
So here, I had to look for the full context, like a minute and a half context, because the clip was just like, yo, why don't dudes twerk? Like, I feel like that's the only gender neutral. I think he meant only one gender can do it, because gender neutral means different, like both genders can do the dance. The twerking thing is really odd, I will say that. But in the lead up to it, like I said, in the context, he's saying like, yo, Thug's been telling me to say pause on more things. And his mind went to twerking. So he was talking about things being a little sus. And that's how we get into this conversation. So he's not saying that he's going to start twerking. I think he's just rolling off with the joke. And this is an easy way for people to clip up the 30 seconds because, dude, it took me like 15 minutes to find the full context of this. And nobody else is going to do that.
You know what's crazy is that, nigga, damn, this shit is hot. I'm blowing myself and now you can't even breathe. I think I die in this hole. Yeah, it's hard as a motherfucker. Listen, you can't play those type of games when, especially in the position that he is in, and you know how the niggas are moving. That's like playing with yourself. You know what I mean? Being on the, you know what I mean, on that area and then playing like that, bro, it's like giving yourself away, bro. Because I can say, give us the green light, the go. You can't play like that when you're like in the media. Right now, especially you got access to like rappers and shit, and like there's obviously some niggas who move weird there. So
who's definitely not going to do that? People like Waka Flocka, who would respond to the Say Cheese clip where they posted this. And he would say, somebody or some company paying this kid for these narratives. But to me, the worst part of it all is the youngins, that these ideas linger in minds of unfit thinkers. Internet spooky. What is he talking about, dude? Aiden Ross was doing this 5-6 years ago, and even like way gayer than what Plaqboymax was doing. Plaqboymax isn't touching anybody. He's not making another male feel uncomfortable in his presence. He's just, honestly, like, the dude's just having fun, dog. And I'm the guy.
What? What are you talking about? Having fun? Touching niggas is having fun. What is this dude talking about? Bro, that's not fun. No, you don't play such games. You don't play such games. Hell to the fucking no. I've had a couple of friends, but we've never done some weird ass shit. Hell to the fucking no. No, you don't play like that. And the what? Have fun. This is what Aries Pierce was talking about. Like some of your type of fun is fucking insane. Like, dude, she's enslaved. Let's put our balls in his mouth. Nigga, wait. That's not have fun. That's assault. What the fuck? What? I wish you would. I will, bro. Don't tolerate that, motherfucker. You don't. Okay. Like I said, if you a fizzle, no offense. If you a fizzle, you a fizzle. There's nothing wrong with it. Whatever you do in the room, it's not my business. It's not. It's not. None of the other people' business. You know what I mean? We're both humans. But when it comes to them fairy niggas, the way I'm hearing it, and they're messing with animals, that's animal abuse. The animal doesn't know what the fuck going on. That's fucking insane. You know what I mean? That's when a society we gotta come up and be like, no, y'all niggas need to stop. What the fuck y'all doing? You feel me? So, what did I want to say? Yeah, that's not a gang. Like, and they're making this shit okay. And I've been seeing this. I was surprised. Because I'm coming here and I'm seeing the way niggas are playing. It's like just a little bit funny. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm seeing them fighting, but they're grabbing each other balls and asses. Like they just fighting. I'm like, where y'all go, gang? I saw this on my first time here. I'm like, gang, what the fuck going on over here, bro? I ain't judge. They're just fighting, but it's like y'all can't normalize this shit because these people are gonna come in a real situations where in real situations, right? And this is not them, but because it was entertained, they're gonna think it's okay. And now in the future, they're gonna be confused. They already got into something that they are not. Like I said, if you're fizzle, you're fizzle. But right now, you're pushing an agenda where you're making it okay, and there are people who aren't that, and they're gonna try that, and then in the future, they're confused. That's why you're hearing, oh, I like this, and they're not that. You feel me? So I pray for them niggas though. But like I said, yeah, don't play that shit if you don't play that shit. Because you gotta mess up. Imagine you like your girls, but right now because you did this side shit, your girls are like, yo, I ain't fuck with you because you mess with them fizzles, you feel me? It's crazy. Don't jeopardize this shit. And I even told this one of my streamers, like one of my viewers, he was telling me, oh, girls are reject me, whoop de whoop, I'm finna be gay. I was like, don't do that because that's not you. If a girl rejects you, go improve yourself. There's something, you know what I mean? Don't hate the game, hate the player, but adjust to the game. So
To like, if he was acting really weird, I would be saying it. Now, yeah, he's dancing a little zestily. You could say, what was it? The academics used to call Rich Homie Quan a little flexible. Like, yeah, he's moving like prime Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug when they were first getting into the game. He's definitely moving like that. But what company is getting? Do you know how much money Plaqboymax is making? And this is when, I don't know if people like Waka Flocka are just being dumb on purpose. How much money do you think they have to pay Plaqboymax? Like what, $1 million a month? Okay, we're gonna take $1 million a month. You're gonna have to act zesty, and what does that accomplish for us exactly? Like people just be making stuff up that sounds like it's cool and sounds like it makes sense, but this would get a little bit more.
Yeah, some people are fucking insane because it's like oh, $4 million. People, I heard somebody got asked this question like at work too. $1 million, and then you could sell your soul. You're like, yeah. Even Jeffrey Crawford said, now you know your character. And those type of people, you need to be careful because those type of people will snake you. Because you mean tell me you can't save yourself? How you gonna protect me if that times come when they say, oh, you gotta sacrifice your friend? You gotta be careful on them type of people. And it's not even about sacrificing, but it's like in terms of betraying you in this small type of shit. I know somebody who sold their soul, and as soon as they sold, they was no longer human. No, I'm not even say their name. They was hoeing the closest people. Literally, I was seeing, and they thought that I was their friend, but I was keeping an eye on them because I already know them. They're no longer human, and they're gonna do anything to survive. They think, oh, this is just nothing. This is just money. You already lost your moral. There's a line you don't cross. You feel me? There's a line in life where you don't cross. If you cross that, you're no longer human. That's why you hear, oh, this body, snaked their homie. They did that because they already sold their soul long time ago. This is actually in the Berserk series, literally. They should have took that as a sign, especially who is Casca. He saw Griffith sleeping with that man. That should be your first time. You think him selling himself to achieve his dream, you don't think he would sacrifice y'all for himself again? That should have been a big red flag. That should have been out of there. I seen some shit, bro. I seen even y'all girls who are with your homies. You see your girls say, "Oh, I'm going to Dubai." Whoop de whoop. She will snake the fuck out of you, bro. You don't trust them niggas, bro. Don't play that. You gotta watch those type of signs in life, bro. I'm telling you, this person was holding people closest to him. Fuck, I said him. All right, you know what I mean. So yeah, and it was like sad because some of them people love them. You feel me? They showed love to this person, but this person was like, you know what I mean. So it's crazy. And this person expecting me to love them. Like, what the fuck? I just saw you hold two of your closest peoples. You think I'm gonna trust you? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Yo, you gotta watch out for them people, yo. I promise you.
More sus because the first thing, there was also Plaqboymax showing up to Rolling Loud with this long wig, I guess, that he put on.
Oh yeah, did he gonna love this?
I thought he just let out his braids and maybe added
Though he did not, this nigga got dreads.
extensions, but he comes out and then that's when he meets up with Young Thug, and that's when they set up a
Yeah, this gotta be the intro, bro. Right after this ones, oh yeah, this gotta be the initiations, bro. Nah, bro. The nigga had dresses and shit, like, nah.
string. So everybody clowned him for doing the wig thing, yet that helped him land the Young Thug stream that he did. And then after
They came to book, bro.
he put on another wig and doubled down again. And Sneeko would react to this as well.
What is this?
Why are you hiding?
Vor ein paar Monaten hätte
Oh, the way he. Wait, shut the fuck up. The way he's flabbergasted.
This is the first thing that showed up on my timeline. Okay, this is Plaqboymax just tweeted this. Is this
He has no words.
be real? Okay, PBM, is this legitimate or are you getting paid, bro? Is it did the lobby get you? Did you get the call? Is Waka Flocka right? Is this a paid agenda? Is this intentional to subvert the youth and to push LGBT on children? Is this to destroy the...
Yeah, it's really hard to say, you know what I mean? Only person who has been into that circle can give us a clear answer, but like I said, it's two way. We can say he was trolling and to get views, which got people talking about him again and pushing his views, and you know what I mean? That's how it works. But then again, it's like really fishy. This nigga's like doing it for the love of the game. You know, now and then it's not that bad. Have you ever seen you can tell when somebody's like playing and like somebody who's like not trolling. Go and watch RDC Dylan. You know what I mean? From RDC Dylan. He makes jokes, but you can tell that he's playing. You can literally feel it. Like you can tell this is just, you know what I mean, just playing to entertain the people. Like he doesn't even mean it. But this, yeah, I'm questioning it.
masculinity of black men to subvert it with... Because what's going on here, bro? Someone said 7K hair. I like some of his music, bro. Like I bumped it on stream. I like that song, Pink Dreads. But bro, like, why? New hair.
Yeah, you gotta watch out who you listen to.
A Max, I F with the hair, bro. Looks really good on you.
Put that.
Okay, I don't even.
This, we have to admit here, this is 6ix9ine influence. If we're talking rappers wearing lace fronts, this is both Riff Raff coded, because Riff Raff, he had the real hair. He would actually change his hairstyle, and he would have long hairstyles, different styles of braids. But 6ix9ine took a lot of influence from Riff Raff. And here, And 6ix9ine would also wear the lace fronts with the different colors. Here you have Plaqboymax, and I like that he's still doubling down on this thong song because this worked. Again,
Song, yeah.
is Sneeko just playing the game where he has to like say, oh, like what call did he get? Because Fetty Wap had extensions in his dreads. Plaqboymax isn't any.
Are you fucking? Who's this talking in the video? You can't compare what Fetty Wap has and what Plaqboymax has. That's just. It's like, listen, there's different intentions even when you're wearing it. It's like somebody can, how can you even describe it? For example, a kilt, like you can say, oh, kilt is for Scotland. Now you're wearing this shit as swagger. You can tell, like, oh, this nigga had these intentions in mind. But what was the intentions for wearing a lace front? Like, if you gotta like, you don't know what I'm saying? Like a story behind it, we're gonna excuse you. Like, you feel me? Yeah, I'm wearing this because, like I said, the kilt for fashion or this for this. It's gotta be legit. Like, oh, okay, I see what you were trying to do. But what was his reason for putting a less phone? I'm still not getting. It's not definitely swag. No.
Anywhere near close to top 5
And
zestiest.
you can't compare the Fetty Wap one with this one, even if you got extension dreads. Extensions are everywhere. I had like extensions too. And it's like, because sometimes you want to have your hair, but it's small. Even other hairstyles for men, they will put, because if you have a short hair, they will add it. Maybe we want to do a style. It's common. But this is more like a wig. A whole, like, bro, this is a wig. This is not even extensions. You know what I mean?
Rappers
This is a
we've
whole
had in the
wig.
past. Like, Nine Vicious behaves more, I guess you could say, like, zestier than Plaqboymax. I've never seen Plaqboymax with his nails painted. We've seen Yachty. We've seen Drake.
But I don't know why them niggas paint them nails. But I get all, like I said, their intention. This jacket is fire. I get the intentions though. You feel me? I don't think the Drake is a zesty game. I get when they said there was like, you know what I mean? I get what they're saying, even though I would never do it. Like I said, there's gotta be limits where you say, you know what I mean? So there's some things, your intentions matters. What was the story behind it? If your story is genuine, fuck what them niggas are doing. When I heard Liliachi say it, he was doing just, what I mean, swag, which is crazy. And like I said, I would pay my nails. Just find it a little bit more feminine. Like, you know what I mean? But we don't know his intention. If your intentions are good, good. But if you're fizzle, there's nothing wrong with him. But if you're fizzle, you're fizzle. You feel me?
With those colored clips in his hair, with his nails painted,
You
is
see, everything, you see, people call it everything. You see his intention, you can tell this was really swag. No, okay, but just because people haven't seen it, they will call it gay.
zestier than anything Plaqboymax has done.
No,
Come
this
on
one
now.
was
What?
fire.
Like I said, like Sneeko, I think he's doing the whole political.
Even my hair though, people was like, oh. But what I came to realize when you're into fashion, because I'm into fashion, you realize there's some things you're gonna do. People have never seen it, and they're gonna say, "Oh, I had this fire ass jacket." Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh no, I can't find. I can. Yes, I can. Let me see if I can find. Good. Oh, I almost showed my address. Oh, it's not available. But let me screenshot that out. Give me a second. See, this jacket pulled girls, like every girl's got like, oh, sexy, I love your jacket, blah blah blah. For it, they was fucking with it, and I almost didn't buy this jacket because of the color. Right? I was like, this color is for girls. People are gonna think, you know what I mean, you're a fizzle. At the end of the day, I say, fuck it. that thing, when it comes to fashion, that thing you were scared to try, maybe it might be the fire one. Because I knew my intention. I was like, this jacket is different, and I bought it because of like the And as you can see here, somewhere it says man. Let me show you. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, you see, here it says man. See, it says man. So I bought it because the ears look like a bear. So I was like, this is a fire ass jacket. Let me get it. So I got it and it was fire. I was getting mad compliments. I was like, I'm glad I bought it. But them older niggas, they don't get it. It's always them older niggas. Them older niggas will be like, oh, you know what I mean? What you doing? Why you got the jacket on? Ooh. I'm like, bro, this is not the 80s, bro. What are you doing? And I don't give a fuck right now because I'm like, we're not the same age, mate. And why would I be taking advice? Why am I even talking to you? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm somewhere else in my life where I think it's good and I won't trade my life for you. So I'm not hearing what the OGs got to say. And from the other niggas, the good looking people that I look up to, that I will exchange my life with and how they dress, they was like, I see what you were trying to do. I fuck with it. You feel me? But the people who don't try always got something to say.
Thing.
So, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all do y'all. But there's gotta be a limit. Don't just go and just do everything. You know what I mean? But if the intentions are there, people are always gonna see also, oh, I see what you're trying to do, and you're gonna be good.
Now, so you've got to say, yo, there's some shadow government that's paying him to influence everybody, which it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous conspiracy theory if people actually believe this. I just think that he's promoting the thong song, which is good because this worked on me. So I saw this clip of Plaqboymax on my feed before Sneeko even reacted to it, and I see the guy in the blonde long hair, and I'm hearing thong song in the background. I'm like, hold on, this doesn't sound as bad as I first thought it sounded. So I went and listened to the song 2 times. It worked. The promotion worked. And do I like the song now? I don't know. I'm in that middle phase. But I do have the urge to listen to it more, which is good for Plaqboymax, because that's what he wants. But also,
yeah, you see, he was man. I was saying,
I thought, and a couple other people thought, that he had given up on the song because of the terrible reception when he allegedly threw the person that wrote it under the bus.
I'm in my room. This high ass just smoking the room. The whole house smells. This making music and right. Then out of nowhere, he started playing some on the speaker, and I'm like, what the? Yo, this.
Stopp, du schaust.
wait, he was dissing that nigga.
That's his hell. When I screen out, like he started playing some on the speaker, and I'm like, what the?
That was
Yo,
a
this
backhand compliment.
catchy as hell. When I screen out, I'm like, yo, Wayne, what the is that? So what he had did, y'all know the first verse for Thong Song, Girl, I'm Staring At You Long. That whole song from Girl, I'm Staring At You Long.
You're talking about like that song's a Grammy. That song is decent, but relax.
That first lyric up until like, cause that's what I want. Oh, up until the Cosmos with my wand was all Wayne. No cap. So let's clap it up for Wayne. That was all Wayne.
No hands though. No hands, what ladies?
Thong Song was originally Wayne and Morgan. It was originally Wayne and Morgan. I heard the song. I'm like, God damn, that's amazing. Wayne, could I have it? He said yes.
He took that. What Trippy gonna do with it?
I said, Wayne, can I?
So I was actually going to tweet something along
But
these
I think Trippy would have been like, you know what I mean? Fire.
lines, but I was like, nah, let me not do that. And someone else tweeted it and said, he's so flaw for this. Everyone called it buns, and he threw the grenade to bro, which is exactly what it looked like. Like, wait, hold on. So you recorded the music video, everything, you didn't credit this guy, and then once it came out that it was trash by your audience and other people, now you're saying, yo, it was that guy, that song was not me. But that's definitely not the case if he's still promoting the song and the sound in this new snippet video of him wearing this wig. And this is Young Thug coded. Like, you see Plaqboymax with the piercings on the side of his face. He's impulsive. You see the tattoos everywhere. You see the way that he moves. He's leaning a little bit more towards a new gen Young Thug. And I don't know if I can say I like it. That would
Yeah, this stream was actually just off guard.
be a little bit zesty, but it's working. And this isn't that bad, man. Like, Plaqboymax is not that bad of an influence. Like, you could say the vasectomy, the impulsive decision to get a vasectomy because he couldn't hold himself back from going raw and letting off shots inside the club multiple times. Yeah, you could say that's more of a bad influence than him, I don't know, putting on a fursuit. I think that's funny. I think it's entertaining. And I like that he's bending what it means to be a streamer, rapper, and a guy that's I would say genuinely confident, because he didn't wear a dress, he didn't wear a skirt, he didn't wear a tutu. So all of these other guys that came before him were way zestier, but they're not getting that much hate. And he's not the first person to put on a fursuit either. Like I said, Kevin Gates did it. So I gotta put a little bit of defense for Plaqboymax here, especially from the likes of Waka Flocka, from the likes of Sneeko, from people that want to make it seem like this isn't genuinely.
Yeah, so this like it's not a bad take, because like when you hear people complain um about this kind of stuff, they're just being pushed to kids. I don't think they have a problem, especially with them gaming. Like whatever y'all got is like y'all like continued, like you see, like there was pushing, and then it's like which is nothing wrong with a lot of kids. Like I will protect them if they get attacked. Don't take this out of context, but it was like I was watching also Euphoria, and it was like there was pushing, especially season 3. There was pushing that that actress. What's her name? That she's trans. But her scenes was like all over the screen. I'm like, gang, I'm not trying to watch that. Like, let's like, what? There's like, it had a good storyline, because Euphoria had a good ass storyline talking about how life after school is. There's some people who go to OnlyFans. This is the one who stay in school, and choices how you gotta be careful. It's gonna be you. I had a lot, but like, damn, there was like trying to push that shit. Like, some you will see it like unnecessary. Like it doesn't even add to the story. Like I kid you not, I'm like, gang, did you have to say this? Like, bro, what the fuck? I get it. Like there's some audience and they're trying to show love. I get it, that side of them, but it's like some of them, it's like they're pushing it. And what was wrong with that pushing was not the people indulging with it, which, like I said, it's nothing wrong. It was like us, you know what I mean? Telling people we can do now whatever we want and whatever comes to mind, which has led us to this furry bullshit. That's what that was like, you know what I mean? We don't want you don't want here to like convince people, and because you're seeing grown ass people, because kids are not doing this, because obviously the kids are protected right now, like really high. But you can see y'all was like, oh, this okay. Y'all can't just push everything and say everything's okay. Some things are like new. You know what I mean? Like new. You just can't do everything. Now you have furries, and these are people. And like I said, if you wanna say like, oh, these people whoop de woo woo woo, yeah, heard it. There are some people who are indulging with animals, because that girl also on the TikTok said, "Oh, I don't find people attractive." What do you mean you are a human being? You know what I mean? So these people actually, I'm gonna pray for them. Yeah, I can take my God whatever. I'm just, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is actually not okay. So,
Who this guy is. And
but like I said, I love everybody. I fuck with them. Gay people, trans, you can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And like I said, I would literally protect one of them if I saw somebody attacking them, or they, you know what I mean? They can do whatever. I'm not perfect. I ain't God. God is the only one who is there to judge us. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Just don't force this shit on people's faces. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? But y'all can do whatever y'all want. You know what I mean? But and we love y'all humans. Even if my son came out like one of this, even if you have a son, this is something I always wanted to say, by the way, and actually pause it. Like, you gotta be cool. If my son came out and told me like I'm gay or I feel like trans, I'll be like, I love this son, and I'm gonna support him, because at the end of the day, that's your child, and um, like I said, I'm not God to judge, and I don't know how it feels, but I do know how it feels. Everybody knows how it feels to be different and then not be accepted. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. They're gonna deal. I'm not God. He gonna deal with God later. I ain't do. I'm just your father. I'm gonna do my part, support you, protect you, make sure, oh, be safe out here, to get you into some GMS sessions so that you can protect yourself. I'm gonna, you know what I mean, teach you mind things so you can be um strong, because you're gonna suffer criticism because it's something that's still getting accepted. Like I said, you know what I mean. So and this mindset is also good for the people who are aggressive, because sometimes the world will want to teach you a lesson because you are actively aggressive. If my son comes out like this, I'm gonna throw them out. Even though my reason, I don't do that because I don't do that reverse psychology that I'm doing so that my son doesn't become that. No, I don't do it. I just do it because if you love your kid, you love your kid unconditionally. You know what I mean? Regardless. So that's just my opinion. So I need to relax. Even those people who are aggressive with their kids, go do this. They're gonna be rebellious because you are restraining them. I think I've mentioned this in one of my no, I actually commented on somebody's post. Like, people think gentle parenting is wrong or aggressive parenting is wrong, and the friendly type parenting is wrong. I said you need all three to be a good parent: the aggressive, the gentle parenting, and the friendly type. The friendly so that they don't hide stuff from you, and they can tell you like everything, and you start to know everything that they're doing. Oh, I was messing with this person, I'm doing this, and then you can be able to protect your kids. So it's like your friend, so you know what the hell is going on. So that's a good advice. They're aggressive so that you can get them better because they're still kids, so they will be you know what I mean, achieve their goals like you are being a real parent. You know what I mean, where you are supposed to guide them, protect. That's your job. And then the gentle parent is so that, because every kid needs love. Every kid needs love, a hug, and all this other stuff.
And God forbid, the dumb conspiracy theories of some cabal that are paying him off to do what?
Yeah, I heard that. Like the cabal, um, uh, like how do you even put this into words? It's like it was like a humiliation ritual. Like when he was transforming, I think it was some ritual which was done either long time ago or recently. Like, you know what I mean, to get into them, you'll either have to have sex with like somebody of the, I think it was Cabal. I think it was Cabal because she or the Cabal is like a demigod. You know what I mean? So you had sex with him or her because he had body parts of a man, both men and women. So now, and to initiate you to join his cult, something. So they're saying, in order to join the cult, that's why you see they're saying you have to, like, you know what I mean, have sex with a man, or you know what I mean, so that you get converted. It's a humiliation ritual. So this is why all this episode. Now you have an idea why they say this oh, in order to, like, why you having sex with a man, in order to for your music to, like, you know what I mean, or the Lil Tony story where Lil Tony had to get um the bomb bomb, you know what I mean, they had to do the bomb bomb, give him like sexually transmitted disease, and then he'd be famous, you know. So that's the ritual to initiate them. I don't know. So yeah.
Have people put on fursuits? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Have you
I'm gonna just say, like I told y'all, like this person that I knew sold their soul, and that was good. That was balling. You'll think life's good, but it didn't take long until their life crashed. Like, and their life crashed so bad. Their dreams, thin air. Boy or girl, I've seen it with my own eyes. Literally, they did sell their soul, and right after everything just the world is watching, the world is listening. It will give you everything you want, but it's gonna be for a short time of period, and they will come for their payment, and right after you will be gone. Trust me. Do not just eat for yourself. Do not. No matter how good the deal is, don't do it. You will destroy because they will come for the people who got potential to go. You know what I mean? To go further. You will be tested. Don't fall for the trap because it's just a temporary, like the Jesus one in the desert. They'll come test you. Turn this into this. You can do. If you fall for it, you're gone. You might take that theory, even though you don't have to be Christian. he in heaven, right? And he's been there for like millions and millions of years. Imagine if he took that, you know what I mean, temptation. He gave in. He will be somewhere else. It will be fucked up for him. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta be smart. And like I said, I'm living proof that I've seen it. Yeah, don't sell the black trucks, yo. Don't say, oh, he hated your life. Kill. Scale. I didn't do that. And it's just allegedly. Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Some people are not allegedly. You know what I mean? It's not the truth. I might be capping. I might be capping. You know what I mean? So don't do that because your life's gonna fall apart. You know what I mean? Because whether you are a member or not, because you're gonna have kids and your kids' kids, even if you don't give a fuck about your kids' kids, you feel me?